What's up guys, my name is Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about the Xur's location for March 22nd, 2019. Today is the second week of the invitations of the 9. Last week we got to see a very cool cutscene. We got some lore every single week for, was it like 9 weeks? We're going to be receiving these invitations of the 9, doing something basic, and then you get like something cool. Not every time there's going to be a cutscene, they've said, but there's always going to be something to do. Maybe some of the times they're going to have some cool missions, maybe some interesting cutscenes. I don't know what's all that is. But anyways, we're going to be showing you what the Xur is, what he has, where he is, and all that stuff. So he's in his regular location on the EDZ. So just pull up EDZ, teleport to the Winding Cove, and make your way up this mountain over here. There's usually some people standing next to him. He should be pretty easy to find. Let's go ahead and take a look at his inventory. So the first thing I wanted to mention is going to be the invitation. Now there's something that I have noticed about these invitations. I went on my hunter the first time, and I only completed this invitation of the 9 on my hunter the first week last week, and this is different from the one on the previous week. Now, I did log on my Titan thinking that it didn't matter, and I thought it might be account based, but it was the first one again. So this is actually based on your character. So if you've only done the first one on one character, that's the only character that has it completed. So you got to do it on the same character every single time, or do it on all 3 characters every single week. Now, I do believe you get like a powerful reward at the end of it, or something special, so you might as well do it on all 3 characters. It's something that would benefit your characters a lot. But anyways, again, this is going to be pretty straightforward. You just got to kill some Fallen, some Hive, do this strike, and then it'll give you a next mission, which may be on the Derelict. It may be doing something else entirely. I don't know what it is. All I know is that's what it says right now. Moving on, let's go ahead and talk about the weapon and armors available from the Xur. First off, we got the Huckleberry submachine gun. It has some actually pretty good perks. It is a fantastic PvE weapon. Ride the bull, increases rate of fire and recoil while you're holding down the trigger, kills with the weapon, reload a portion of the magazine. So you can continue to increase the fire rate while holding down the trigger. You keep getting kills, you get extra damage with rampage, you keep stacking rampage, extra fire rate, and you keep getting kills. Puts ammo back into the magazine. Very similar to the way Thorn works, where, you know, Thorn has that little soul devour thing. You get the ammo back in your magazine, and kind of similar to the way Breaknet works, in the fact that you get faster fire rate and more rampage stacks, except for it's kind of like in one. I've got to say, this weapon is extremely underrated, and I highly recommend you go get it because it's really powerful in PvE, and it's actually really good in PvP because there's no recoil at all in PvP, and well, I still think that's BS, but anyways, moving on to the next one. Next up, we got the Mask of the Quiet One for the Titan. Grants ability energy when you're damaged, and when you're critically wounded, gain maximum health on kills. Now, the second part of that is actually a new updated one, the version that they updated a few months ago that not a lot of people really know about. You actually gain maximum health on kills. This is something that's actually really nice, and it's not tied to any particular subclass, actually. I thought it was tied to the Void subclass, but they must have changed it so it's actually a general class. So if you're worried about dying a lot as a Titan, and the one-eyed mask is not really working for you, the Dreaded Visage might be a good replacement for it. Again, as far as the helmets go, the rolls are fantastic. Hand cannon targeting, getting super energy on melee kills, having the option for sniper reserves or machine gun reserves are all fantastic for the options on helmets. I would say this is a good roll because helmets always have good rolls on an average exotic, to be fair. Moving on to the Hunter exotic, the Gemini Jester. Dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes their radar. In my opinion, this is not really something that's that useful, because if you're that close to enemies and you want to disorient them in like PvP, they're probably already shotgunned you and already killed you. So there's really not a lot of really goodness to this. Outside of that, hand cannon dexterity, special ammo finder, these are all fantastic for legs. Legs are always pretty good. Outreach is not the best because this is, you know, a leg and not an arm, but that's it. If you want to use it, it's there for you, but it's not good enough on it. And finally, lastly, the only Forsaken item on sale today is going to be the Controverse Hold. Basically, resist incoming damage while you're charging your Void Grenade with Chaos Accelerant, Feed the Void, or Handheld Supernova. Basically, when you are charging your grenade with one of these 3 different subclasses, you gain a lot of resistance. This is actually really nice to resist shotgun shots. Not a lot of people use this in PvP, but it's really nice for basically just absorbing a shot, holding up that handheld charged supernova, watching them come around the corner, pop you with a shotgun, you not die, and then just unload that supernova on them. It's actually very useful and kind of underrated in my opinion. Outside of that, it also has charged void grenades, return a random amount of grenade energy on hit, so you actually get more supernovas in a match. So if you like using that handled supernova, or you like using grenades, or whatever it is, whichever grenade you like to use, for example, the It does not say, actually, it's just for the void ones, actually. I thought it also included the one from the solar class, but if that was the case, you'd get tons of overshield. Handheld stuff or hand stuff, you got hand cannon reloading, you got the scavenger for sniper and a machine gun. These are all fantastic rolls for a handpiece. But that's pretty much it. Again, the consumable here, 5 swords for easier nightfalls, higher scoring nightfalls, and the faded engram, which will guarantee you an exotic from before Forsaken. I haven't looked at the comments in the Xur videos yet to see if this also includes Forsaken items now, because Forsaken items exist here, but I'm gonna have to take a look. But check the comments and see if people are actually talking about that. But that's it. That's the end of the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you actually received. Hello, how are you? What you actually received for the Invitation of the 9 this week, if it's another cutscene, if there's like a special mission, if there's a cool reward, if it's just lore drop and intermittent mission, let me know. I'm super excited to actually find out. That's the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name has been Dychronic. Avatar Artificer says goodbye, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Give me a chest bomb, bro. Give it to me. Give it to me. All right, well, he doesn't want it.